Hey, it's K-Red. I'm so excited for this project this week. Make sure you stay all the way to the end so you can see how it all comes together. Let's get ready to have some fun. Hey everyone, like I mentioned, I'm really excited for this project. It should be a lot of fun. We're going to start by putting some simple circles down, whatever dimensions feel comfortable at the time. I then want to add some lines in a light pencil just to help me be able to do my spacing. Having these little pencil guidelines can make all the difference. So we're going to start with some nice petals. As I mentioned, whenever I do a project, I never have an idea of where it's going to end. For me, the joy and the relaxation and the stress relief that I get from drawing comes from doing one simple line after another. Very seldom do I even think one section ahead. I look at one section, decide what I'm going to put in it, and then start. For this one, I've lately been watching a lot of videos and really enjoying other people's work that have had a lot of dark space on it, a good contrast between light and dark. You notice I'll switch the tip on the pens. Having a nice variety of our pens can really help your artwork and really help you achieve what you want. I started using this one coloring in. You notice all that white space in there. I then went and opted for a even larger pen so that I was able to fill those in much easier. That way I could get the result that I was looking for. When I decide I'm going to color in a large area, I do the outline first, then I tend to go in a little bit and then fill in at the end. I find that's a good way for me to help stay within the lines. So then I come back with a smaller pen, kind of like that line that it created where I alternated one section with the arches and one section with the dark black section. So I kind of cleaned that up a little bit. Next section that draws my eye is this outside ring. I'm just going to start with a simple little design here. Then we're going to see where it evolves. Notice I turn my paper a lot. For me, it's very helpful to have my paper turned. You'll also notice my paper is always at a pretty good slant. That's just what's comfortable for me and my writing style. Still going with that little bit of a bolder stand, I decided to outline the top edge of these, trying to give them a nice decent arch on top though. So I won't have a smooth circle, it'll have some waves in it. So now as I start to see it come together a little bit more, I decide to add some small little accents. Also decide to focus a little bit more on that outside ring and decide to extend the dark area all the way through that ring. Often when I'm working on a project, I'll make small changes first, see how I like it, and then merge on and make it darker. It's always easier to add on color than it is to try to diminish it. And fun little swirls. At this point in the project, I'm just adding small lines on top of the other, whatever catches my eye. If you notice, I started on that. I was going to do just the inside with a small circle, and then decided I really did want that bold contrast, and decided to do the whole circle dark. When you add small accents, little lines underneath it, extra little layers to it, that's where the fun and the joy of the project really comes together. Nothing hard, nothing complicated, just small lines, one on top of another. Let's go ahead and erase those border lines now, start to get an idea of what it's actually going to look like. I'll continue to add little accents as we go. That brings us to the end of this week's project. Click on one of these next videos and look forward to next week where I'm working on something extra special.